Hello, my fellow griefers and trolls. Eric, the Plague Doctor, 981YT here. And guys, 100th video for the channel. Elder Scrolls Online. So guys, we are gonna do the Ebonheart Pact is our race. We're gonna go with the Nightblade. Be the champion gear. Holy shit, that looks really cool. Yeah, so we're gonna go with Nightblade. Now, make my character muscular. Give him maximum height. Okay, we want a dark green color. That right there should work. Body markings. Now let's not give him any mark. That works. There, that's probably what we want. Let's preview him without any gear. Works. Okay, there's what we want, right there. Let's go with some dark horns, head markings. I normally go with the skull look. Let's do something different. Let's see, what do we want here, guys? It's not what I want. Yeah. Ha! There! Yeah. It works. Put it in the middle there. Okay, guys, probably cut out with the keyboard, but there's my character's name, Alexna Lafleche. And I added 2 N's in there because my main character that I use outside of YouTube has 1 N, so I can't exactly use more than one. Okay, let's go play it. So, I'm gonna be doing an Assassin's playthrough. I like doing Assassin playthroughs. So, Elder Scrolls Online, the biggest multiplayer game I've ever seen.
Can you hear me? My name is Oriandra. I'll help you get out of this place. You aren't frozen. You just think you are. You can move. You just need to remember how. Now remember your strength, your power. Take a weapon. Feel the weight in your hand.
So guys, yeah. We'll be playing through this, all of this, and all of that. I have all the DLCs for this game, but not everything from the Crown Store. So yeah, I got a lot of different stuff. Now, let's see, what do we want to wear? Argonia forever, bitches. Yeah, Argonia forever. Let's see, which one of these tattoos do we want? Ooh. Let's see, what do we want? Let's go with the blue. Oh, and guys, this is the skin I have. Yeah, it's awesome, but I'm not gonna do that, so let's go with the assassin's personality. That's right, I don't have any polymorphs yet. So yeah, I pretty much have the majority of styles unlocked, and we will be stopping at the bank after this because I have a few things there.
Now go beyond the door. You need to see for yourself before I tell you more.
And hell, this is not what I want to do. Where is my there's my third person. This is the one game where I can actually fight and do normal stuff in third person.
You've been imprisoned in this mind trap by an entity called Keturah. Its magic is powerful, but you're stronger than you know. It may appear beautiful, but it's an illusion. A trap designed to control you.
It's a trap!
Won't tolerate your resistance much longer.
There is no escape. I will break you in time. Watch as I turn your own memories against you.
Defend yourself. In the mind trap, memories can kill you. Another one. Defend yourself and strike back. A magic user. Interrupt the spell and retaliate.
Hold RT for a heavy attack, and they're dead.
Well done. With every memory that returns, your resistance grows stronger. Now follow me.
Okay. So guys, I do have a guidebook that gives me information about my class. So, because I'm doing an Assassin's play style, let's see. Where does it talk about the assassin at?
You simply need to jump.
Sorry guys, yeah, I'm looking through the guidebook right now. It could take me a minute. Okay, let's focus on stamina. Alright, something left two-handed. Yeah, we will not be using the two-handed skill a lot. The only time we'll really use it is with a bow. Because I'm going to be using daggers and bows. Nothing else. I'm not really going to be using anything. I'm not going to be using that many great swords. And I'm going to try and be in the Argonian style as much as I can. Hey, that's the Sigic Order Tower! Oh my god! Okay, that's just another player. It's my fellow Argonian. Assassination increased to 2. Good. Oh, we need to get a bow as soon as we can. I have a bow in the bank, actually. Yeah, see guys, look. This player is helping me, and it's awesome. I love this. We're in the Mindscape, but, yeah. First thing I'm gonna do when we get out, though,
to escaping this mind trap.
Yeah, doing the other main quest line. Fuck. I hate these things. Hey, you bitch, be nice.
Now destroy the pearl and wake up.
Actually equip that necklace right quick. And yeah, what's annoying though is... Wait, none of this equipped? I think it is, it's just not showing it. Okay, so, and I'm just, unless you purchase stuff from the Crown Store, you're,
Easy now. You did well.
Your race will be super dependent on, which faction you join. Like, for example, the 3 factions, the Daggerfall Covenant, the Aldmeri Dominion, and the Ebonheart Pact, the only races that can join the Daggerfall Covenant are Bretons, Orcs, and Redguards. The Aldmeri Dominion races are High Elves, Khajiit, and Wood Elves, and the Ebonheart Pact are Argonians, Dark Elves, and Nords. So unless you get the thing from the Crown Store that overwrites that, you'll have to abide by the laws. So if you want to be a Khajiit, you have to join the Dominion.
It gladdens my heart to see you awake and free, my friend. You're the first to respond to my help and escape from that entity's grasp.
Thanks for helping me. But who are you exactly?
I am Oriandra, and I wear the cloak of the Sijic Order. I came to Summerset at the behest of our Rite Master when I sensed a dark and powerful mind magic emanating from this area. When I noticed your predicament, I knew I had to intercede.
If I can ever repay you for your
Take a
help,
moment to
let me
rest.
know.
But once you've shaken off any residual effects of the spell, I might require your
Soul
assistance.
magic, okay.
I must return to the Eldbur ruins to the north and aid the others caught in Katora's mind trap. If you find yourself in the area, you might be able to assist me.
Can you
Stay
tell me more
safe,
about the mind
and
trap
remember,
before you go?
I haven't isolated the source of the mind magic, except that the malevolent entity calls itself Katora. It imprisoned you in the mind trap in order to control you, but to what purpose, I'm not sure.
Who or what is Katora?
I have no idea. Whoever or whatever Katora is, it wields powerful mind magic. Much more powerful than anything I've ever encountered before. The mind trap is an insidious spell that has ensorcelled a number of victims. I'm still watching over them.
Other victims?
You weren't the only newcomer to wander into this mind trap. Even a number of high elves have succumbed to the dark entity's power. With my help, though, you were the first to break free. That gives me hope that I can eventually save the others.
If it was all in my mind, how come I still have the items I
You
found
noticed
there?
that, did you? Very observant. The mind trap created replicas of items you already possessed. You needed them, so they became real inside the illusion. And of course, you'd still have them in the waking world. They are real, after all.
Okay, level 3. Once again, let's put our perks into stamina. Not gonna use any soul magic. What is it doing with my skills? Why is it saying I need that? Strife, which one's Strife? Ah. a chest. Ha! There it is, the bow! Take off. And guys, if you've ever played Fortnite, this game gives you daily rewards. So then, now we just need to find a dude in a black
Can't
creepy
fight those
cloak.
monsters. I'm getting out of it. The island sprung a leak. Run! First, the Queen issues a decree that changes the status of Summerset from an isolated paradise into a tourist attraction. Now monsters, sea creatures. I've never seen anything like them. Well, I say let the cat fight them. Better him than me.
Okay, monsters, cat, slow down and tell me what
Suddenly
happened.
the ground opened, spewing water and strange creatures. They attacked us. Luckily, one of the newcomers, a Khajiit, leaped in and drove them back. Called himself Razumdar. He could probably use some help if you're so inclined.
I'll go talk to Razumdar.
Are those creatures? Newcomers! They're hideous!
Raz enjoys a good fight as much as the next guy, but these are horrible creatures.
Here's the Eye of the
Five
Queen.
Claw, good to see you. Raz has a proposal if you have the time.
I actually like.
Have you ever seen such creatures? Raz has not. Probably neither have you. You are a newcomer, yes? New to this island of high elves? This one has an eye for such things. And you look capable. So can Raz interest you in some cloak and dagger work?
Cloak and dagger work sounds ominous.
No, nothing of the sort. Well, maybe a little of the sort. Depends on how things develop. Raz has come to Summerset at the behest of Queen Irene to make sure her decree regarding the opening of the island proceeds as she directed.
So how can I
Ask some
help?
questions, determine the mood in Shimmerin, and see how the newcomers are faring. Rumors have reached the Queen, and she is concerned. So Razumdar comes to see what is happening and fight strange creatures. Now Raz is concerned as well.
I'll ask some questions around
While
the city.
you ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business. It may or may not involve scratching and clawing. Let's meet near the entrance to Shimmerin when you have something to report.
What are those creatures I saw you fighting?
Raz never saw such monsters in his life. They appear related to water, but this one tends to avoid this stuff. That pearl, though, Raz swears it was calling those creatures. A mystery for another time, perhaps. Now, we need to see to the newcomers.
Anyone in specific you want me to talk to regarding the Queen's decree?
As a matter of fact, Raz made a list. Old Newell, a high elf artisan, spoke out. See what she complained about. Then there's Soxolza, a persecuted Argonian newcomer. Finally, Ranul, a city resident noted in the Divine Prosecution's observation log.
What did Olenwell speak out about? Where can I find her?
Old Newell complained about it. No. Raz doesn't want to prejudice your investigation. You will find out when you talk to her. The artists like to gather shells along the eastern coast. She uses them to make paints and dye.
Okay. Oh, that's right. We need to, I need to equip my horse. Mounts. So guys, these are the mounts I've gotten from the Crown store. Let's see. I believe this is the one I want. Yep, this is the one I want. See, I got this by pre-ordering the Elsewhere update. And guys, I actually love Summerset. It's just a beautiful place, and you guys can say whatever the hell you want against ESO, but I'm gonna let you know right now that this game's actually really good. I personally enjoy it. It is my favorite multiplayer game. Ah, fuck, not these damn salamanders. And people aren't dicks. As you can see, this guy's helping me, and even though he got the kill, as you can see down on the bottom right-hand corner, left-hand corner, my bad, I got 51 experience from that. Okay, now to read.
Summerset is not the wondrous paradise the heralds proclaimed it to be, despite the fine words in the Queen's decree. The High Elves want nothing to do with outsiders. They treat the newcomers worse than a mud flea on a guar. As soon as I stepped off the boat, priests from the monastery collected me for some sort of cultural assessment to ascertain my understanding of societal rules and regulations. However, no one actually asked me any questions. They locked me in a cell somewhere in the bowels of the monastery, along with other newcomers to the island. Something about the whole affair felt wrong to me, like warm water in an otherwise cool stream. When I heard one of the monks give thanks with a Daedric prayer, I knew I had to get out of there. I used the talents I learned from associates, who may or may not have belonged to the Thieves Guild. I know you disapprove of my friends, and I slipped out of the cell and away from the monastery. In the morning, I plan to head to Alinor. Hopefully, I can secure passage back to Murkmire. There, frankly, at this point, any destination would be preferable to here.
And I'm not gonna try and pronounce his name. But, oh my god, doing that Argonian voice hurt my throat. But that's legit how the Argonians sound in this game. Come from the bowels of hell, my beautiful mount. you guys. Sorry about that. Alright, so, yeah, that Argonian voice hurt my throat. Yeah, we will be doing the main quest line, one of the main quest lines of this game with Molag Bal. He kind of steals your soul. And, yeah, well, he doesn't technically steal it, someone else does.
Please, I was once like you.
Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's see if we can get this kitty. Alright, let's talk to them now.
Newcomer in the warehouse district. Unusual. But how can I help you today, my friend?
I was wondering how your name ended up in the Divine Prosecution's observation
The
log.
Divine? Who told you that? If a justiciar sent you to try and trick me into confessing... No, no. The High Elves would never send a newcomer to perform such a task. But I admit it. I made my thoughts known.
And what were those thoughts, if you don't mind me asking?
I arranged to bring my cousin here to work with me. The ship arrived, but all the newcomers were carted away. For questioning, they said. I complained to the kin lady and anyone else who would listen. And what has it gotten me? Nothing!
You're not a high elf. Have you lived in Summerset very long?
Oh, my family has been here for generations and generations. Before the Queen's decree, outsiders might have been rare, but we were not unheard of. Our business has grown and gets better every day. That's why I sent for my cousin. We need the help.
Do you like living in Summerset?
Summerset is a rare and beautiful jewel in the Abetian Sea. I love it here. The High Elves treat us like children, but they have never been hostile. The Queen's decree has stirred the waters, though. I fear it will get worse before it gets better.
You have no idea. Like, guys, I'm just gonna say this right now. The game... Oh my god, I hate guards, I hate guards, I hate guards, I hate guards. No, 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 no. This game is canon in the Elder Scrolls lore. And it's not loosely included, it is 100% canon. And where it fits in the Elder Scrolls timeline is kind of in the first or second era. Like, everyone who's ever played an Elder Scrolls game knows Talos. The characters in Elder Scrolls Online don't know who Talos is. In fact, the name Talos and Tiber Septim, those names don't exist. And that's because ESO takes place before Talos was even born. And Talos was born at the end of the Second Era. So it gives you a good idea of how far back this takes place. Like, there's 200 years between Oblivion and Skyrim. I'm not sure how much time gap between there is, like, between the other games, and Skyrim, but basically, if I'm just gonna go off on a guess, Elder Scrolls Online takes place roughly about 1,000 years before Skyrim. And the funny thing is, not just it takes place before literally all the games, and that includes like the side games. And the Kotara guy, I think I'm totally mispronouncing his name. He is a Sload, a sea Sload, and they lived on Summerset long before the elves ever showed up. And no joke, that's how old the elves, that's how old the Sload are. They dominated over
Go find your
Summerset.
own patch of beach. Not that you'd understand the concept, but the path to Alaxon requires dedication and complete concentration. I must find the perfect shells, or my pigments will be substandard. And do you know what that will do to my art? Exactly.
What's the path to Alaxon? I think I'm saying that right, but I'm probably saying it wrong.
An ultimate concept practiced widely here in Summerset. Alaxon is the state of perfection that every High Elf strives for. The path to Alaxon represents the approach we take to achieve that state. Now, why have you interrupted my work?
Okay, so I did say it right. I heard you made complaints in Shimmerane. I'd like to hear about that.
I believe in caution as much as the next High Elf, but sometimes the rules get in the way of common sense. My apprentice lived here for more than a year. Good help is so hard to find, especially among the newcomers. And she was adept at making dyes.
What happened to your apprentice, if I may ask?
They took her away. Said they had to scrutinize her qualifications, test her knowledge of culture and etiquette. But I haven't since. My work suffers, so of course I complained to the monks. Now I have to gather my own shells.
Did the monks offer any explanation as to where she was, or when she'd be returned?
They told me I could fill out some forms and appeal to the kin lady. But who has time for such bureaucracy? And for a wood elf? I have work to do, and all this aggravation has diverted my path to Alaxon.
I'll let you get back to your work then.
Perfection requires constant vigilance, so back to it.
Okay. Now let's go talk to the Eye of the Queen. And that's exactly what Razim Dar is. He's the Eye of the Queen. And the Khajiit are part of the... I literally thought that was a guard for a minute.
This is unheard of. Why have you closed the monastery?
Hello, Razumdar.
Such anger. Raz never expected to hear such words from the Queen's loyal subjects. The sentiment isn't universal, but enough feel this way for Raz to be concerned. Did you learn anything interesting from the people I sent you to talk to?
The artist's assistant and the Red Guard's cousin have both been sequestered. Well, I don't know how to say that.
Sequestered.
Used to be a better class of criminal. Perhaps we should start a cab for you.
Such anger. Sequestered. Just a different word for imprisoned, yes. Ronald's cousin just arrived, but old Newell's assistant has lived on Summerset since long before the Queen ever issued her decree. What about the lizard? What did Soxolza have to say?
Soxolza is dead, but I found this letter. By the way, some of us take issue with the term lizard. Oh wait, I need to read that. I need to read that properly. I didn't even know what he's gonna say. On my other character, I just spammed through dialogue. Soxolza is dead, but I found this letter. By the way, some of us take issue with the term lizard.
Raz intended no offense. Some of this one's best friends are lizards. But this one wonders why the Alldark is gathering up newcomers, and does the Keen Lady condone his actions? Raz suggests the next course is to investigate the monastery.
Alright, I'll help you investigate the monastery.
Raz admires your enthusiasm, but this one needs you to enter the monastery on your own. Raz has other fish to catch. This one will help you get past the sentry, though. When you notice that the sentry is distracted, just sleep quietly inside.
Okay guys, well, that is where we're gonna end this video. But first, let's actually... How far away is it anyway? Not that far away. I love the way this mountain just randomly spawns in. Just gets conjured up from the depths of hell. Or Oblivion, since hell technically doesn't exist in the Elder Scrolls universe.
I have a... Damn it, why won't this work?
Did you see a golden knight?
I have no idea what that was, and I'm not sure I want to
Yeah,
know.
that Golden Knight's gonna be an
Sentry.
integral role.
Raz owes you for that game of cards, and has come to pay.
Why don't you...
Alright guys, well, that's where I'm gonna end this, and at some point I will be becoming werewolf. So yeah, I'm gonna be serving the Lord Hersane. So yeah, it actually works well with the bow. But anyways guys, this has been Eric, the Plague Doctor 981YT, and 100th video on the channel. Can you believe it? Awesome. But any YouTuber can do that. I just didn't expect to hit it so fast. But yeah guys, so your good friend, the Argonian Assassin, Plague Doctor, will see you in the next one. Bye!